moving like the speed of sound. He can keep on the ground.
What's going on YouTube and my fellow aesthetic addicts? It's Evan from Evan Gets Aesthetic, and today I'm talking about pre-workouts. This is going to be my very first supplement review, and I thought what better topic than pre-workouts. There are so many out there on the market right now, so I chose the 4 that I would suggest to anybody, and I thought that I would give a review on it because I've tried each one numerous times, some more than others because I just like them more, and I'm hoping to pass my past experiences on to you, and hopefully you can learn something in the end and we can all be better for it. I'm going to jump right into it, and I'm going to keep this as short as possible because I could go on and on and on and on about pre-workouts and if you need to use them, why to use them, what they're made of, but I think that'll be a video for another time. Right now I'm just going to talk about these products and what they are, how they reacted with me, which ones I like better, which ones I like least, and go into a little bit about what's in them. So first and foremost, Cellucor C4 Extreme. This is a great one, guys. I'd say one of the pros about this right here is the taste. Cellucor, if you've ever tried any of their products, puts taste probably first and foremost into their products. This one definitely tasted great. It just tasted like juice. It didn't have that really acidic pre-workout taste to it. One thing that I don't like about this though is it's very low in caffeine. I am a caffeine fiend. I drink a cup of coffee every day. I have a pretty high tolerance to caffeine, and this only has 135 milligrams of caffeine per scoop. So I'm a 2-scoop person when it comes to Cellucor C4, and when this costs $30 at the store, and that's only 30 scoops, so that's 15 servings for me because I take 2 scoops, that costs $30, and that gets a little up there. But if you are somebody that doesn't drink a whole lot of caffeine, doesn't drink a whole lot of coffee, is not very tolerant, and doesn't have a high tolerance to caffeine, I strongly suggest the Cellucor C4 for you. Now, on to Musclepharm Assault. I have a very soft spot in myself for Musclepharm Assault. Why? Because it was the first one that I actually went and purchased. This one is almost out. So I really like Musclepharm Assault. I tried it a few times from some friends and I really liked it. This will bump you up. This has about 300 milligrams per scoop of caffeine in it, so it was right there. It was right what I needed to have. One thing that I liked about this too is that it has a lot, it gave me a lot of the tingling feeling. The tingling feeling, if you've ever taken pre-workout, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't taken pre-workout, one thing that is in these is that they will make you start kind of feeling like ants are crawling on your skin. You'll get tingling fingers, tingling ears, nose, lips, and that just kind of lets you know that it's in your system and that you're ready to go mess some stuff up in the gym. And that's why I like Assault a lot, because I like that feeling. It let me know that it was working and it was ready. This, guys, it's pretty moderately priced between the 4 of them. So if you're a newbie out there and you do have a high tolerance for caffeine, I strongly suggest the Musclepharm Assault, and it tastes pretty good too. It did taste a little acidic, like a little more acidic than the other ones, but it's well worth it, and it's a great product. Musclepharm really puts out some great products, and I suggest you try it. On to the Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard Pre-Workout. This is their new hotness. They have been pushing this hard, getting a lot of their reps to make sure they're talking about it in all of their mediums that they do. I really like it. I went into this and I didn't know what to expect. This has 175 milligrams of caffeine, and I knew that, so I knew it wasn't going to hit me quite as much as the Assault. But I take 1.5 scoop of it, and it gets me just over that threshold where I can really start to feel the caffeine. One thing about the Optimum Nutrition is that it didn't make me feel very tingly. So if you are somebody that is a little nervous about the tingling feeling, or you just don't like it, I would suggest Optimum Nutrition. It just didn't do that to me. Now, that may have been because maybe I had a little more food in my stomach. Pre-workout seems to work on me a little better if I don't have food in my stomach. Maybe, I don't know, I don't remember. But you're just going to have to take my word for it that the few times that I've tried this gold standard pre-workout, it just didn't really happen to me. So if you don't like that feeling, I strongly suggest the Optimum Nutrition. The best thing about this is that it came in at an absolute steal. I got this at Vitamin Shop for about $26. And this is the big size. There are two sizes. This is the big size for only $26. And I just couldn't pass it up. I went to Vitamin Shop. I wasn't even looking for pre-workouts, but I thought, you know, I'd take a walk by and see what they had. And for $26, I just couldn't pass that up. Had to get it. Had to cop it. Also, the last thing that I'll say about this is that it is just kind of going on the money-saving train. One thing about it is that it comes with creatine monohydrate already in it. So if you're somebody like me who goes out and buys creatine monohydrate separately, if you can take this and not even have to worry about mixing it with your post-workout or taking it at any other time of the day because it's already in there. It gives you 3 grams of creatine monohydrate per scoop, so 1.5 for me is absolutely perfect. Studies show that you really don't need more than about 5 or 6 grams of creatine in you per day, so that is actually perfect. I take that, I've got my pre-workout, I've got my creatine for the day, and I'm done. So that is why I really like Optimum Nutrition. Now, on to what I would consider last, but certainly not least. ProSup's Mr. Hyde. This stuff is absolutely insane, guys and girls. If you have, like me, a high threshold for caffeine, I strongly suggest you go check out Mr. Hyde. I'd have to say, out of the 4 I have here, this is probably my favorite. It's got a whopping 419 milligrams of caffeine per scoop. Now, I know some people that can, you know, take 2 or 3 scoops of this and go into the gym and actually be a functioning human being. But I just can't do it. I'm a 1 scoop only type of person, which is great for me because I get even more bang for my buck. I honestly can't say enough about the Mr. Hyde. If you ask anybody that has tried it, they will tell you that it is some serious stuff. You will hit some PRs on that, and you'll look at yourself in the mirror at the gym and you'll know that you are just feeling focused and you're ready to go. You're ready to bounce off the walls, and that's what I love about it. I'm a pretty extreme kind of person, so Mr. Hyde with, you know, and me, we just synced up like 2 peas in a pod, and it was a great experience. The only drawback of it is it is a little more expensive. I think it is about $40 for this right here, which gives you 1 scoop, but it has 40 scoops in it. So this is 40 servings for me. This will last me more than a month. And considering that I don't take pre-workout every day, I probably only take it once or twice a week, this will last me a really long time, and I only need the 1. So much that when I bought the Optimum Nutrition, I bought another pre-workout, I bought another Mr. Hyde as well, because take my word for it, guys, right now, Evan Gets Aesthetic is telling you that the next time you hear of a pre-workout that has something in it that may not supposed to be in it, it's going to be Mr. Hyde, and I'm only saying that because the stuff works great. You know, sometimes something that's too good to be true is. I'm not trying to bash the product at all. I absolutely love it, and I hope they never have to change the formula on it. I'm only saying that because it is an awesome product. All right, guys. Well, that is really all I got for you today on the pre-workouts that I have. I strongly suggest, you know, sharing this video with anybody you know that is interested in trying out pre-workouts. Hopefully this has been very informative for you. Hopefully you've learned something. Please, if you have any other experiences with these pre-workouts, or if you have a favorite pre-workout, please leave it below in the comments section. I love talking with you guys, and I do try to get back to every single person that comments on it. Please feel free to follow me on Instagram. It's at Evan Gets Aesthetic, but that's evan.gets.aesthetic on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/EvanGetsAesthetic. I really appreciate all the time that you've taken with me, talked with me, interacted with me. It's been a blast, guys, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Please feel free to hit that little red button below. Please subscribe to me, share it on your Facebook or anybody else that would be interested. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.